What's up? It's Whatchouwant and Ark Survival Evolved. This is the Northern Ice Cave, 18.4, 29.8. There's your coordinates. This is part 2 of the videos of the ice cave that I have. We're going after the artifact of the Clever. For this artifact, you are going to need some scuba gear. You're also going to need grappling hooks. Parachute's helpful, but not necessary. We are on 5th Lobe Ark Server, 2 times taming, harvesting experience during the week, 4 times on the weekends, 15 times baby maturation speed. Come on by, check us out. Enter into the Northern Ice Cave, come on down the ramp. I like to go ahead and put the scuba gear on early. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, try to run by as much as I can. Try not to keep you here all day. You are going to want to come into this front area. It's pretty empty except for things that want to hurt you. Hop in the water. Swim on down. If you happen to watch part 1, you'll know that the circular entrance right there, that tunnel to the right, is for the artifact of the Devourer. We're going to go here to the left through the pillars. Stalagmites, stalactites right there. Revelon in there. Try to get our artifact, maybe find some loot along the way, get some cave drops. Hopefully get you in and out. These tunnels are pretty cut and dry. One way to go. There's no side tunnels, no worry about getting lost. It does all look kind of the same. A couple of times I do find myself turning around to have to go back because I went too far, but as long as you have some scuba gear, you shouldn't worry about getting lost. You can't figure out where you're at, just keep an eye out looking up. Maybe follow a wall. And worst case scenario, you'll probably loop back around, have to go back to the way you came. Try to find the exit once again. As you swim along, once you start to see the rocks and the oil nodes, that's where you know you're getting close to the exit for the artifact of the Clever. Keep an eye up top. You're going to notice it open up. That's the way you want to go. As soon as we get up there, most likely there's going to be something that wants to eat you. Probably some wolves, maybe some saber-tooth. Spiders, definitely some yetis. I do recommend a strong mount for this artifact. If you bring one in that's mid-level or low-level, you're going to have a lot of work cut out for you with a rifle. You might wind up jumping off to help the animal out, piking some of the baddies. This room here is circular. There's only one way to go from here. But you can find some cave drops in here. I'm going to make a quick lap around the circle. See what we can find here. That entrance right there with the ramp is the only way to go other than back down the water. Run around here and see if we can find anything. Sometimes you find a cave drop along the outside. Get a little extra loot, get a little booty. Doesn't look like it today. There's 2 ways to go here, either up the ramp or down the hall. And as always, check your corners. Keep an eye out. Not just here for the artifact, looking for loot too. This ramp and this ledge will lead you to a little room in the back here. This is just above the circular room where we came into. Occasionally you'll find a cave drop back here. Nothing here today. Let's turn it around and head on back to get the artifact. Kill what you have to. If you have a fast enough mount, you may be able to run past most of the things. The only problem is a lot of the times they'll keep chasing you. And you'll wind up with a large mob to take care of instead of just 1 or 2. So if you need to kill a few things, go ahead and do so. If you need to stop and feed your animal to regain some health, definitely don't worry about doing that either. Take care of what's around you, feed him up if you have to. Continue on. Just like this here, once one of them sees you, they all call their buddies over, try to mob you out. And if you have a high-level strong bear, it makes pretty quick work of them. And this tunnel here ends in a long drop, and if you try to jump off of there with your animal, both of you guys will die. If you don't die, if you manage to live, there's no way to get your mount back out. So what I like to do is park him here in this little corner. Make sure he's on neutral just in case something comes crawling out of the walls. And should be safe while I go down the hole. Yep, just like that. Yep. Yeah, that spider come out of the wall. Take care of him before I hop on down. There we go. Alright, so this is the part that you're going to want your parachute, grappling hooks. Make sure you got them loaded up. Leave your mount here. Leave him on neutral. Make sure he's not following you. Now this part here, what I like to do is come over to this corner. Just kind of walk off the edge and pop a parachute. Turn around and move forward, which will slow you down from your movement there. Get you centered up in the hole. If you touch the edge with your parachute, it's going to come off. So at that point, you either have to pop another one or grapple on down. But if you work it out just right, you can use the one parachute to make it all the way down. As soon as you get low enough to clear the ceiling, I like to start moving forward, get a little forward momentum with my parachute, get me into the tunnel just a little bit. There's nothing down here that you have to worry about as far as anything that wants to eat you. I haven't seen any spiders or wolves or anything down here ever before, so get that forward momentum with the parachute, get going down the tunnel a little bit, save yourself from runtime. Again, this tunnel, just like the others, pretty straightforward. Nowhere to go, nowhere to get lost. There might be a side entrance, or a side interest, rather. There is a little pond up here occasionally that has a artifact in it from time to time. But even there's no way to get lost, so head on down the tunnel. We're gonna go get yourself an artifact. Hopefully score a little bit of loot while we're here. Occasionally there's a drop in this pond right here. Pretty sure you can see it from the top. I don't see anything in there right now. I'm going to go ahead and take a double check here. Usually it's right out there in the middle. I'm pretty sure you can see it as you run by if you stop and take a look, but thanks to some other video games, I have a hard time not picking up a drop no matter how good it is, good or bad. And I just wanted to double check that and come back up the ramp here, continue on down the hallway. And there's the artifact we're headed for. The artifact of the clever. Right there at the top of the pillars, top of the stairs. Oh. I have seen some cave drops in here. First things first, let's go get our artifact. If you're in here getting the artifact, you know they're necessary to enter the boss arena. This one on the center is one of the more difficult ones to get. Clever. Take your artifact. Let's see if we can find any loot in here. Now, around the central pillar here, there is some water. And seems like there could be a drop in there sometime. I don't know that there is. I've only been in here maybe a handful of times. I haven't really seen a drop there before, but I'm going to go ahead and run around and take a look. Always looking for more players on the 5th Lobe Ark server. If you're interested in joining, I'll put the link to the website below. It has all the information you need. Also on the website has a link to the join up if you have your Steam client open. Come on in and check us out. 2 times taming, harvesting experience during the week, 4 times on the weekend. It is PvP. There is offline raid protection enabled. Come on in and play around if you like. Down around the outside here, I have seen drops quite a few times. Quite a few of the times that I have been in here. Let me throw a quick lap around here and take a look, see what I find. Hopefully another Phiomia saddle. That would be awesome. Don't see anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. What do we got here? Look at that, a Mastercraft shotgun blueprint. And the Ascendant one is one that I got from the Artifact of the Devourer cave. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I'm going to cut through the walk back and get us right to the wall as I take a look at these two. Looks like the Mastercraft's the better one of the two. Anyway, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And here we are coming back. We're already past the pond. Coming up to the wall where we parachuted down. This is where you're going to need your grapple. You're going to need your grappling hooks right here. And there are a few places where you can shoot your grapple and then land on a ledge. That's what I'm trying for here. If you shoot too high, you will lose your grapple and have to wind up using another one. If I can hit that sweet spot right there. Pull yourself up. Hopefully you can land on a ledge. Little tiny one there. Maybe a little bit. Gotta be one somewhere. How about that one? Is it gonna let me sit on that one? Yeah. Just catch your ledge there, then you can reload and try to find another sweet spot. Looks like I got a couple grapples left. Definitely not a good spot to run out of grappling hooks. If you wind up running out, you're going to have to wind up killing yourself, respawning, coming back, going back to the bottom, hopefully get all your stuff if you have time. Plus your mount is here as well, so leave your mount here for a while you bring in another one. Just a big pain in the butt. So make sure you bring enough grapples for this area. Not quite sure I did. If I thought I could catch a ledge here, yeah, it looks like I have one more left, so I'm going to let go. Try to shoot in another spot and see if I can make it. Pull myself back up here. And I'm just not catching a ledge like I'd like to. That's the ledge I want to be on, is right there. So let me cut that loose. There we go. Shoot it again. Pull myself up here. Boom! There we are. Leave your grapple attached. Let it out a little bit just in case you miss the jump. Cut it loose and get on your animal and head on out. And there you have it. That's part 2 of the Northern Ice Cave. Artifact of the Clever. Also Artifact of the Devourer from the first part. Came in, we got our artifacts, got some booty, got some loot. I'm going to go ahead and put on the scuba tank now so I can just run straight for the water and head on out. Make sure you do bring some fur armor. Keep yourself warm. This is an ice cave. It is called that for a reason. So don't freeze to death. Bring some scuba gear, bring some grappling hooks. Come on in here, do what you want, live your life. Grab your artifacts, get some booty. Do what you want. Thanks for stopping by. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. We'll catch you next time.